Up here at Genesee Junction, and running around Lakeville is picking up cars from CSX. Now I'm standing here waiting. It started to rain. You can see the rain in the air, and they're down there. They're getting a boxcar for Genesee Reserve Supply. For some reason, they put the lead unit on their train, and then they put the trailing unit on this end of the boxcar. I'm not quite sure how they're going to... Genesee Reserve Supply, where that boxcar is going, is along the West Shore. It's the only industry along the West Shore served by the one you have in Lakeville, and it is a facing point switch from here. So they have to discount. They're going to have to pull their train forward past here, go down to Genesee Reserve Supply, then they'll have to cut off that lead engine and shove the car into the Genesee Reserve Supply. Now what I'm thinking they're going to do at that point will be switch the engines back. Why they did it like this instead of just putting it between the lead unit and the trailing unit, I don't know. Maybe there's a problem with one of the locomotives, I don't know. But ALCOs are going away on the one in Lakeville. They're supposedly getting some gensets or something like that to replace them. So I'm up here recording them. And here they come, finally. After a bunch of switching, we're going to have one locomotive one head forward on the lead, and then the Genesee Reserve Supply boxcar, and then the locomotive that should be in the lead is going to be behind that, connected to the rest of their train. And unfortunately, Genesee Reserve Supply is not in an area where I don't think it's really in an area where I can record them switching. I'm going to try, but we'll get them going past here, and we're going to follow them back all the way to Avon and such, so. So we'll see how things are going. Fortunately, it's windy and it had a rain shower, so. That's a C430. Got 6 cars for Barilla. Those 2 ILX cars might be for the business down at Livonia branch, or they could be for Lakeville. It's a brand new car, April 2025, already has graffiti on it. And those would be, no, the 2 car toppers at least are for Sweeteners Plus. So now on to the next place. The boxcar was not going to Genesee Reserve Supply. Got down to Brighton Henrietta Town Line Road, and they were going through. It is coming down here to an industry that I did not know they served. There are 3 or 4 industries that are possibly rail served down here, and one of them is diamond packaging. And there is the gate right there. Diamond packaging is a ways down, and here they come. He's opened up the gate. Now the only spur that's obviously used is diamond packaging, so this must be going down to there. There's 3 spurs here, none of them, not one for this business here. There's one for the next one, and then one for the next one after that, and then there's diamond packaging. So this has got to be going to diamond packaging. So I'll be waiting here for them to come back out. And now here they come back out. Been sitting here about 15 minutes or so. No pickups. They'll now, I would assume, they'll stop the 425, move over to the 433, put that up to their train, and then they'll somehow get them. I would assume they're not going to go back with the engines and long hood forward. Maybe they are. That looks like they're going to run down with the engines long hood forward. That's weird. I wonder why. Nope, they're not. Okay. see them when they come back. And here they come, heading south. Fortunately, the sun is on the other side. See the exhaust in the air. But now it's south. Don't know where I'll catch them next. And industry. They are actually working Howlett farms. They have at least one car to spot here. Big grain complex. With an actual drying tower. Most of the grain and feed places around here have the smaller dryer, like that one right there, next to the wet bin. That's a normal drain dryer I see. This is the only place I've ever seen the tall tower one. Wet grain goes in the top and then it goes down and gets dried. I think that's how it works. I'm trying to remember back from when the convention last year. Two cars for Howlett Farms. And I got this nice big grain bin to block the sun so I can actually record without there being sun in the back. Gibbs side covered hopper and that other LCGX covered hopper to Howla. Those larger hoppers, those are for Barilla. We're on Barilla Drive. We got a thunderstorm out by boom of thunder. Got a hawk cruising around, and here comes Livonia Avenue, Lakeville. Barilla is behind me. Last time I filmed the LA&L, the only time I filmed the LA&L other than today, I think. Maybe there was twice I filmed them. I did not come down here because I thought it was a private road for Barilla, but it's not. It's actually a public road that curves around Barilla and comes out the other side. It connects down to 5 and 20. Didn't bring a jacket. Now I'm kind of chilly because it's rain and now it's windy. So there might be a little bit of shaking. Whoa, look at that smoke down there. And here they come, shoving down here. We got six cars that will be going to Barilla. They have a track here that they switch things out on that's not fenced off. You can see it right there. There, that bumper post there. Then there's the track that they have to switch, which is the other one. They're shoving these. Then they got 7 cars for Barilla. Down here. really windy. Tying down that car. I-70 98, 31, 329. Both brakes set. I think he's probably going to set 3, maybe 4 brakes. I don't think he's going to set just 2. There's brake number 3. Forex 893, 545. And for those from other railroaders out there, notice how they are not all the way to the bumper. You don't shove them all the way to the bumper, you stop short of the bumper. And 3 brakes set. Looks like he's disconnecting 2 of the cars. He's between the next 2, those last 2, the TILX and the GACX is down there. He's right there. That might be where they're cutting, huh? They're cutting off the tank cars. Thunder. More thunder. Oh, cold. The sun's behind the clouds. You got that wind. Ooh, it's cold. It's only in the 60s today, which doesn't help. He's throwing this picture of Barilla. There, down here. Connecting a 3 carbon syrup tank cars to the one that was already in Avon Yard. I got a bunch of cars here for Barilla. I wonder if any of them are going to end up going to Barilla. Looks like they might be going to run around these cars and... Nope, maybe not. Thought they might be going to run around the cars and take them down to Kraft, but nope. At least not yet. Maybe they're going to run around in a different way. This is an instance that you probably, to model this correctly, you'd probably have to hand build the turnouts. Those two are so close together, and then you got this mess here. You got 2 crossovers and then a siding immediately right after it. I don't know what they'll be doing when I get back, but if they go all the way down past there, go back to Brill, I'm going to go up to McDonald's because I got to go to the bathroom. Yeah, they're going all the way down, so they're probably going to go down and switch Barilla. I've got to go. Missed them leaving Avenue. I had to go to the bathroom, but got them here. I have to come over here more often because to the grade that they go down to get into the lake mill. Over here at like 11 in the morning sometimes.